Hello traders, the title of the video is as it is below, so it will be above a principal trading tips. So there is a simple principle, something to do with Isaac Newton principle that stated that as it is below, so it will be above. Simple principle that we want to use to improve technical trading. Now, there are many principles in the financial market, and in order to build a robust trading system, one must base. So every building must have a foundation. So you want to build an excellent trading system, build them, use the market principles as the foundation of your trading system. So with this principle, like I'm talking about it now, as it is below, so it will be above principle, I can build a specific trading system based on this simple, okay, market principle. All right. So what are we talking about? All right. So you see that the price perform what we call 180-degree turn here. The line that we have here, that's what we call the cycle point. Going to change that color now into red. All right. That's it. All right, that's the line. That's what we call the cycle point. So price went down and returned back to the starting point. We have a cycle point. I can build a powerful trading system on it. So all I will say to people is that if the price perform a 180-degree turn, all right, like this, and return back above, okay, the cycle point, one must give priority to the first higher low above the cycle point. So that will mean that somebody using this simple trading system based on this principle will look for an opportunity to buy using a different time frame trading method at this point here. Now, when we are talking about as it is below, so it will be above, we are also talking about the depth of the price move below the cycle point. See, you see the depth of the price move, okay, below the cycle point. The price has a high chance to achieve the same okay magnitude above the cycle point. So as it went down, as much it went down below, there is a high chance that it will go up as much as it went down below the cycle point. So this is a simple principle. Am I making sense to you now? Is it making sense? Let me know in the comment section. I hope I'm managing to explain it to you. All right. So price went down. This depth below the cycle point. If it finds support above the cycle point, it's likely to achieve the same magnitude as it did below. This is simple market principle. Right? So when you buy here, like I'm telling you, building a system like this, your ultimate target will be here, or $209. So you buy somewhere in the zone of $139. All right, you push it all the way to $209. That's a huge profit, right? Huge profit. You sit on it as a position trader for few years, and you are rewarded. Within 5 years, you are rewarded. Okay, so that's one method. So say prior to bullish signal, prior to the first higher low, prior to bullish signal above the cycle point, ultimate target, same magnitude as it was below. But then you say, Joe, what is that bad for? There is also a midpoint target here. So we divide that, our measure is stick into two, and there's a midpoint target there. So now that I see what's going on here, I understand it. Why? Because I know that principle very well. As it was below, so it will be usually, not always, so it will be above very often, but not always. I have other example that I'm going to show you now. This is good one. So now that I see here, I know that because the price went above the cycle point, it went to the midpoint target very fast, you see. That's why we had this pullback here. So people took profit at a midpoint target here. Now I'm joining them here. If I buy here and the price come back to the midpoint target, I will secure my gain or take even some profit and wait for another signal above the median line. If I want to, I can do that. So here it is, you break above the median line and retest it here. So you can buy here, first higher low, and a retest, break above retest, the midpoint target here, common central line here is broken. You implement another top-down trading method to buy it again. That's the responder, long candlestick bar. And your ultimate target is here. You see how the price came quite gently near the ultimate target? And people look. So you can, in fact, if you are very clever, you can buy it a little bit earlier here. And you'll take your profit there. Or you wait for the first higher low here. And you join them here. You secure your gain, you will take your profit here. And you can buy again here. And if the price reaches this level, you'll be looking for what? Convergence signal. So if you don't know what is the convergence signal, go to www.stochastic-market.com. Here it is. And you can sell here again. Okay? So you sell here, you'll be careful now because it has achieved the target. So personally, what see that is, I'm very careful because you don't want to give back all your profit that you have achieved. Personally, if I see that this, I'll say, well, I'll prefer to buy above the ultimate target, meaning that breaks the ball, retest, and then we implement a top-down trading method to buy. Here, there was probably no signal here to buy. Now, we can sell again here. This is a nice sell again. If you understand it, the price just turn around. This is a turn around here. You see the following candlestick bar after the turn around here. So it went a little bit above the target and just turn around. If you put a line chart on this, if I want to play with it so you can see it now, I will place on my chart the moving average 5, for instance. All right, or moving average 3. I will use. I'm thinking to use instant 4. I will use exponential moving average 4. Okay. Are you still there? Very good. You are unbelief boy or unbeliever lady. Okay. Moving average 4. Okay, hold on. That's it. Now you see now. Okay, that's the moving average 4 that I put on my chart. You can see this is what I'm telling you about, turn around. So if you don't want to understand more about the turn around, here it is, see the line chart, that's the moving average 4 there, which you see it just went above the target and turn around. And you can see the second candlestick bar close below it. You don't need anybody else permission to sell it. You went above it and just turn around. It's a roundabout here. Implement a top-down trading method to sell it. You see, from the opening price of this one, they just sold it down big time. All right? It's not anywhere that you should play at. You should play this game. It's at a target level. So, main idea, as it is below, so it will be above in most cases, but not always. Same magnitude, there is a midpoint target prior to bullish signal above the cycle point. First higher low, high probability is set up. If it breaks above the median line retest, you can look for another opportunity to buy. There's a midpoint target, there's an ultimate target. Here it is, worked beautifully. Simple market principle and building a simple trading system for day trading and swing trading. Okay? Now, I have other examples so you can see that it's not always as simple as it looks now. Now, here we have another example here. As it is below, so it's likely to be above. From Isaac Newton. Alright? Okay? That's it. So now, below, isn't it? This is below. This is the circle point, 180-degree turn, down like this. After a bullish move, you see? The bullish move. Okay? Here it is. Where is the first higher low? Sometimes you may not have it, but there's a very tiny one here, not very clean. See? Not very clean. So you will be also, so I just build a very simple trading system, but based on what? Not based on 5 minutes, not based on monthly chart, but market principle. That's why I have the right to talk about trading system that works, because people building trading system, they shut them down because they don't want anybody to know about the system anymore, to forget about it. I don't want people to forget about it. Now, there is market principle. That's the foundation on which you will build your trading strategy, your trading method, whatever you are building. Otherwise, you'll be going round and round. Like this principle can work on all time frame, and if you understand it, you can use it gently, gently, gently. So we have a midpoint target there, you see. So here, you see, it breaks above the midpoint target, but didn't find a support, you see. In fact, it went be below, it formed a double bottom here before it went back. Again, if you look at the line chart here, the line chart exhibits clearly a double bottom here. So you can see after this candlestick bar is closed, with that moving average 4 on your chart, you know that there's a double bottom here near the midpoint target. Now you will be implementing a top-down trading method above the midpoint target to take it to the target level. Did they take profit at the target level? Yes. So people are using this method. Yes, they do. Because why? It's a market principle. If you are using market principle, you will not be trading alone. You see other people doing almost the same thing. So here, you will be closing your trade, and you will be also looking for a conversion trading signal to sell. This is very, so like I told you, if you hit the ultimate target, personally, myself, I will not try to buy here. I will not. It's like a berry trader will try to sell. It's a conversion force here. So I will not try to buy this one. I will prefer to buy above the ultimate target. So this is a doji plus these two candlestick bar. The doji plus the bullish one, bullish candlestick bar. So the doji, this one is telling us uncertainty. So indecision between the bullish and the bearish. We wait for the next candlestick bar. It must close. The next candlestick bar is bullish. So after the indecision, the bullish trader won. So after this candlestick bar is closed, it's normal for us to look for an opportunity to buy above the median line of that candlestick bar here. Look at that square. No one showed it. Everybody just bought it. Look at that candlestick. And it continued. So after it goes above it, so it becomes more complex a bit, isn't it? We keep projecting that measuring stick. Those that are following that are day pro traders can easily understand what I'm doing here. Market projection, projection of a target, measuring stick, and they will say ultimate target again there, a midpoint target in the middle there. And if it goes above, you see the tail here, you see this tail, you see that tail? People were acknowledging the target. So because he finished support above the first target, bullish traders are becoming very, very enthusiastic. As I said to traders, did I say this before? If you remember, I said it before. So if you project it 1, 2, 3, don't push it too far again beyond 3, because many stock will find it very difficult to go above the third projection. If they go above the third projection, they can be very strong, because it means that they are very strong. Otherwise, usually they struggle in this zone. So the third time you project it again here, that's your ultimate target, right there. And this is again your midpoint target, somewhere in the middle there. Again, you will understand what is happening here. Those who bought it here, they probably hit the midpoint target in the third projection, pull back. This is it. So you will be interested, you'll be wondering what's going on here. You'll be very careful here because you know that we are in a third position. You'll be very careful. If you are buying this one, you'll be gentle, very gentle, meaning that you will not use too much stop loss. You will not be too enthusiastic and piling all the money on it as you did before. You're not going to get into this euphoria mode where you say, I'm a winner, I will always win. But no, you won't sing that song, isn't it? You won't sing that song. You'll be more conservative and push it gently. And here it is, again at the target level. So for homework, what will be going through your mind in junction? You'll be looking for an opportunity to sell. So you'll be saying, prior to bullish signal above 23015 and prior to bearish signal below. So you are playing it like a multi-talented trader. You are bullish and you are bearish right now. And then you will go and investigate on the daily chart to look for weaknesses. This is quite a signature of bearish traders here. So there are sellers in this zone. You'll be monitoring carefully here to look for an opportunity to sell, looking for convergence signal, convergence trading setup, and then you will use a different time frame trading method to trade it. If the signal fail, what do? You close the trade. You may say, George, signal do fail? Yes, they do. So when it fails, don't stand there and say, George, I pay a lot of money for this system. Why the signal fail? Signal do fail, my friend. Even on the road, sometimes people have to report the signal that the signal is not working, and the traffic controller has to send a policeman there to manually control the traffic. Yes or no? So in trading also, signal do fail. All right. So you like that example? Okay, if you like it, so you want more? Okay, I'll show you more. I have more example if you want to see. There's another one here. You get a message? So this is a STS, another example that I have here. Do you see the principle that I was talking about now? As it is below, so it will be above principle, trading tips by Isaac Newton. So we are using a principle that has been discovered by Isaac Newton. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong about the scientists that discovered this principle. Or if you want to tell us more about that principle, please, I want to know. Let me know in the comment section. I don't pretend like knowing everything. So you may say, George, I'm an expert in New York mechanics, and I can teach you 2 or 3 things. All right, I will hear from you, my friend. All right, okay. So there are experts there that can tell us more about that principle. So what is happening? I'm enjoying this discussion because I want to keep it short. We are coming near 20 minutes. So what is happening? There are a lot of engineers that are coming into the financial market. Physicists, people that have done other things in life that are applying those principles in the financial market. That's why we are seeing all kind of algorithms in the market doing all kind of things. Some hedge funds that are billionaires making money, and if you check them carefully, you will see that all they are doing, they are using a simple principle that are true in the financial market. That's it. So again here, you can see that the price perform a clean cut, okay, 180-degree turn. So we say that this line is a cycle point, yes or no? So we measure the depth of that move down, and we project it out, and you start using that simple trading system. Priority to the first higher low above what? The cycle point. This is not a clean one. See? He breaks a ball. Instead of stopping, they push it down a bit. So probably you wait for this candlestick to come up first. And then you see that's why this candlestick they push it back again. Okay. So people took it too fast. They said, what? Wait for me, please. So they push it back a bit. Somebody bought it before it went up. So if it was too messy for you there, you probably calling this one the first higher low. So again, your ultimate target is this one here. Are you getting it now? And your midpoint target, if you want to know the midpoint target exactly, you just apply your Fibonacci retracement to that measuring stick. That's the easier part. Usually, I just go with my eyes, okay, and say somewhere in this zone. because we don't want to worry too much about it, but we just want to get it, okay, and be aware of it. That's all. So that's the midpoint target right there. So price went from here, went a little bit above the midpoint target. So there, between the midpoint target and the ultimate target, there's another midpoint target in this zone here. So you want a bit above it, pull back. So above the circle point. If you couldn't enter here, you'll be entering here, or near the midpoint target. So if you were buying it below the midpoint target, you want to be very careful. You want to be very careful. Target hit. Did people take profit at the ultimate target? Yes. You see this one? Candlestick bar with a long tail. What you see here? It was not piercing this tail was not piercing this key level. It was piercing another key level here. Probably the 138.2% Fibonacci extension of this measuring stick. Did you see it? Well done. Can you see the 138.2? This one. So I talked about profit target before, and when you set a profit target, you can apply Fibonacci extension to it, and if the price goes above it, highlight also the 138.2% Fibonacci extension level of the profit target, the ultimate profit target, and that's where the price did change direction in that zone. So again here, can you see my line chart? Okay, the moving average 4, it went and turned around at the 138.2% Fibonacci extension level of our measuring stick. Now, going back again to our normal discussion about as it is below, so it will be above principal trading tips. Price goes above it, you project it again up. Our measuring stick, we use it again, project it up. Yes or no? So now we have a new ultimate target right there. Are you getting it? And we have again, you don't want to forget, all right, the midpoint target somewhere here. Ultimate target, midpoint target. See? So it came, it went above this ultimate target and hit the midpoint target and found a resistance. Combination of a midpoint target and 138.2% level. Look at the moving of 4 turning around at the target zone. Target zone and turn around. The tendency bar here that was turning around here, must close on the monthly chart. Traders that have been following now, that are maturing like eagles, know that what to do. They will hide at the low and the high and the median line of this tendency bar. Why? Because it's a long tendency bar. Why are they doing that? Because they're expecting this tendency bar to go into the median line. You see? You see? They brought it near the median line of this one because it's too long. Now you understand why you should follow me? Because traders that are following Nash know this. They already know this, right? So they'll be saying, "Oh, you're all right, same story." Okay, yeah? And then they will implement what? A different time frame trading method to sell here. This is, okay, here it is, right below, and the retest of the 138.2% Fibonacci retracement level. Tendency back too long, must go back up a bit. We will prefer that. Sometimes it may not go up a bit, but usually everybody saying, "Oh, if only it can go back up a bit." So you are not alone waiting. So you see again another example. You see, beautiful, isn't it? We can keep doing this many. I have one more example. You want more? One more. Last example, okay? Last example. We're wrapping it up. I'm going to get it everything ready. Now this is a little bit different. This last example, that's what I said to trader. Watch the full length of this tutorial. So if you are watching it up to this point, thank you very much. Some traders never watch the video in full, and it's like somebody you cook for that person, and all the person is doing is just eating the top of the food and then asking for another food. I mean, it's crazy. Don't do that. Usually I watch video in full, usually, okay? But like now what I'm going to talk about is a little bit different. You can see it's not as it was below, okay? So it's likely to be above. Now we're going to do a little bit different now. You see, we are changing a bit the steps and the music. And people are still dancing reggae. Now the music has changed. So what we are doing now, as he was above, you see now we are doing a little bit different, but it's the same story to a certain degree. As he was above, so it's likely to be below. You see, so we turn it upside down again now. You see here. So this is a stock that has been going up. Okay, Constellation Brands Incorporated, a big STZ. You see now? So it has been going up for some time. Now here it is, it performed 180-degree turn. Same principle, we turn it a little bit upside down. This is something I want you to train yourself to do, all right? So I'm going to try to do it, something. Okay? So suppose this is something you know, okay? You know it. This is like a principle that you know. Anytime, are you getting it? Stay with me, please, because you are my friend. You coming to the end of this tutorial. You want to understand everything. Anytime you discover a principle, see it like something like this. A principle that is true, you can turn it also upside down. So the principle that we have is this one. How do we turn this upside down? This is it. This is upside down. Usually, when we turn it upside down, it also works. That's all. So the same thing we are doing here as it is. Above is likely to be below. So for this stock that is doing this kind of for 10 around 180-degree turn, we see that if it goes below the cycle point, we give priority to bearish signal below the cycle point, and high probability will be the first lower high below the cycle point. And if we are selling it, our midpoint target is here. If you break below the midpoint target and find a resistance, we'll sell it again, and our ultimate target will be here. So what we have done, the same principle that we have discovered, okay, we turn it upside down. Now, for those of you who have done math before, usually principle like that, we represent them like this. I don't know how you people say it in English. I know the name because I've done math in French, all right? It's what we call si et seulement si. Okay? If and only if this sign, this is it, in both sides, in both directions. Okay? All right? If you have any questions, suggestions, lament, blah, 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 please put in the comment section. In due course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. If this video has been totally useful to you, let us know by giving us the thumbs up. If you dislike it, mark it down. If you think it's an essential tutorial, feel free to share with your friend. Okay, on Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter, Scoop.it, social media. I really appreciate that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is 24 Stock Trader. Digi2, Digi4 Stock Trader. Be sure to click on the notification bell so anytime we record a new video, you will be the first person to be notified. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about as it is below, so it will be above principal trading tips. Happy trading to you all, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you for watching.